Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is JudiciousFire, and I am here with a max level everything Dynamica. I've gotten this guy all the way up as far as a hero can go currently in the game of Castle Clash. We are going to see what he's capable of doing and then take a look at some recommended builds for the guy. Please hit the subscribe button. We just went over 20k subs. Let's take a look at Dynamica. Best hero in the game? Absolutely. Most deadly hero? Absolutely. Toughest hero? Absolutely. All because of those things, definitely rank number one. Dyna has the following. Let's go with statistics first, okay? Let's take a look at what his stats are. He's coming in at 163,000 basic attack. That is before skill multipliers and talent insignia multipliers. He's at 3.6 million health. Pretty average attack speed. Very high movement speed. He's got 24,000 accuracy, 12,000 dodge, 6,000 crit. Relatively substantial crit damage. Very nice critical resistance. A Relic system at 100%. That is Relic level 50. Attack, dodge, and crit. He is at breakthrough level 35, done with the new capstone rubies, capstone crystals, depending on what they are on your server. They are necessary to get a hero to breakthrough 35, even to breakthrough 31. Now at max breakthrough, he's doing a heck of a ton of damage, and stats went up considerably. Let's take a look at his skin. We have a full skin of Dyna, 20 out of 20. Nice attack, decent health, your basic skin. Equipment, I have a Holy Conviction. I think it's necessary for the guy. If he does not have damage reduction of some kind, he can get taken out pretty easily in this game, especially by another Dynamica. So give Holy Conviction, and then you can be very, very creative with the talents and insignias. For traits, I have accuracy because without that, he isn't hitting the heroes. If you need an even higher accuracy than 25k, which he has right now, you could always put a pet on that increases accuracy. I find that 25,000 accuracy hits pretty much everybody, pretty much all the time. In Destiny, currently, the Dynamica and Orderbound faction of heroes is locked out at about 57 for 42. And there's nothing in this current update that's going to provide us with another 600 Destiny in order to get us up to Destiny 75. So we are, for the current update, for the new heroes, we are parked at level 74 max Destiny. I'm in the Hero Assist system. Hero Assist system will add attributes and statistics to our heroes. When you press the exclamation point, you will get a list of stats that will be added to your hero when this hero is placed into the Epic Heroes Hero Assist system. Make these choices well. It can make the difference in battle, and it makes a huge difference in this game for Epic Heroes. This is what makes them unique, this ability. So learn these numbers. These numbers change as the attributes and traits and things of your heroes change. I have been running Heartbreaker, Demogorgon, and Valen in Dynamica, I think since Dynamica first came out. And every once in a while I go in there and I look at all those little exclamation points and I see which numbers are the highest and what I want to apply to Dyna. And it always comes back to these three. Heartbreaker gives thousands and thousands of critical damage to Dynamica. Demogorgon gives hundreds of critical ability to Dynamica, and Valen gives critical ability as well as a very nice accuracy increase to Dynamica. It will always vary based on the heroes you have in your altar and their level of upgrading. in each of these 3 heroes. Let me jump into Demogorgon. Okay, here's Demogorgon. This is how you should set up all your heroes when you place them in the hero relic system. You will first want to apply a pet. That pet should be a mutant and super pet. That pet will have traits on it. Those traits then add to, in this case, Demogorgon. And when you put him into Dynamica hero relic, all of a sudden Dyna gets the benefit from all that stuff. So for any hero in your hero relic system, you should have a mutant or super pet added. This particular pet that I have is all attack traits, and I've just added thousands to Dynamica's attack. And the talent of the hero in the hero relic system makes no difference at all. Just that pet, whatever pet you choose to put on, and the insignia. Pet and insignia is the only way you can up those numbers of the heroes you choose. So I take a look at this insignia. I put Blade Dance on here for a reason. Take a look at the sword, 2451. That is the attack that's going to be added to Dynamica, 2451. We don't want that. In every hero in the hero relic system, if you got it, put a stealth insignia on. Look at the attack, 9340. So we just gained 7,000 extra attack added on here. And then how that transfers into Dyna, cumulatively doing this with 3 heroes. This kind of a swapping system and min-maxing, if you will. Doing that is going to cause Dyna to get thousands of bonuses in multiple categories and just make them a better Dyna. Can make all the difference. It'll take out anybody who isn't doing this. Okay, builds on the guy. There are many different ways to run him, and I think that as long as you have a holy conviction and you use that as your damage reduction, you're really pretty good. There are times that he can take a lot of reflect and deflect, especially when you're fighting other Dynamicas and teams built around that Dynamica. If I want to go the safe route, I go Dragon's Cover. I really think it's Dynamica's best talent. Not saying it's the one that is the strongest or the one that shines in certain attack modes, but across the board in Castle Clash, I think that Dragon's Cover does a fantastic job. It takes care of everything that he needs, and he can still be plenty strong with an insignia, like even an Unholy Pact. The Orderbound Bow. You only want to use this on Orderbound faction heroes, the white and green new epic heroes. Otherwise, you'll get penalized by a reduction in health of 40%. But on a Dynamica, this works great. But I would really recommend having a very high level Dynamica. At least I would have a breakthrough 30 Dynamica before you start putting Orderbound Bow on, because it can sometimes make Dyna toe that thin razor's edge between life and death, and if you have a little bit less health and stats, it could take you out. But Orderbound can take out the bad guys very quickly on a Dyna that's maxed out and also has some damage reduction, like with the Holy Conviction. That's a huge attack boost. You will have to be worrying about reflect and deflect. So if I'm running a Dragon's Cover, I'm typically in a defensive mode and I'm guarding base with Dyna. I will then put a insignia of Empower so he can auto proc and defend the base automatically. I think that works very, very well. If I want to press it a little bit harder, you could always have a Wicked Armor and an Empower. You would get more attack, but a little bit less survivability. I think maybe this case could be made that a higher attack on base defense is a smarter idea, because it only takes a few seconds for a base to get smashed. So you got to kill off the heroes quickly. When it goes to Orderbound Bow, I would have Orderbound Bow. I am very susceptible to reflect and deflect, so I'm going to throw a Wicked Armor on there. And now I have increased my attack by 200%, another 150. Brutal. and he just goes out hero killing. Let's try one base defense, and then let's try to go out just with Dynamica, no other heroes, and let's go through the countryside, raiding and pillaging. I'll run a Here Be Monsters, just Dynamica with the Dragon's Cover and the Empower. Just an AH by himself. He's not going to face any bad guys that are going to do him any harm. But we will suffer tremendous building loss because the man cannot guard all four corners. So if we're going to lose anyway, it'll be because of building loss. I mean, look at these hits. You can barely even zoom in by the time the heroes are dead. Let's look over here on this side. Now, they're about to get hit, and then let's just see them all just disappear. Dynamica can only hit 2 areas at a time. It is a global attack. He will focus in on 2 enemy heroes, but that damage will also hurt the other heroes in the nearby surrounding area. So he can only hit 2 groups at a time. Dynamica cancels damage caps in this game. So Zeph, Dove, Rune Master below a certain health, Jumbearer below a certain health, Colossus below a certain health, other Dynamicas, they are all susceptible to just getting obliterated by Dynamica because he cancels those damage caps. What he does not do is true damage. And true damage ignores damage reduction. So, a good way to protect your heroes. Oh, we got it. Okay, very good. Good way to protect your heroes in this game against Dynamica is by having damage reduction on them, like Holy Conviction, Sacred Light, Dragon's Cover, Silent Cover. Any of these, damage reduction is one of the few things that can help to keep our heroes alive in the days of Dyna. Okay, we're going to try a couple of different attacks. I'm going to do Orderbound Bow. And I'm going to do the new insignia and talent, the healing riposte. It's going to provide a heal when Dyna goes below 40%. It's going to provide 5 true damage strikes over a period of 2.5 seconds and 2.5 seconds of invulnerability. This is the safest as Orderbound Bow kind of builds can possibly be. I have Drogo Pet on here also to increase the attack of Dyna by 100%, and in addition, to provide a deflect of damage, because that can hurt him. Right now, I'm not running a Dragon's Cover or a Wicked Armor. I just have that Holy Conviction. Do keep in mind with Healing Riposte, it has no damage reduction. It's just healing. And a moment of invulnerability, and then people start beating on you. So you've got to have some kind of damage reduction somewhere on your hero. See how this goes. If this doesn't work, or if this does work, and we're doing well, then we can change it and we can put on Wicked Armor and just go full flat out attack. Oh, D Knight, one of our top players. It's always a very hard base to beat, and I got to spread out so I can see the whole base. See a beautiful base design. Okay. I dropped Dyna already. I didn't mean to. Darn it. Just figuring out where to put him. Well, that's where he ended up going. Okay, so he's over here in the corner. You can see he's getting nice heals. Healing right back up. We're getting that nice new Warden system firing off. That's always appreciated. So we're getting all frozen up. I didn't mean to drop on the Laz side. I'm all messed up. Let's see how that goes. Let's see if we can kill off any of these heroes. Where are all these back? Okay, we have no more troops. We have no troops. All the hits are going to go after the enemies now. Well, friends, it isn't fast. but it is thorough. Laz is out. Axe Punisher's going to go out pretty soon. Once it gets down to fewer heroes. All these guys down here are gone. Dinah's over here. And you can see he's getting hit substantially. Alright. Coming down to the last couple of seconds. Cleared everybody off the base except for 2 heroes. Let's see if we can't find this base again in the rating and use a Wicked Armor. We found D-Knight's base again. We're going to do the exact same thing. In fact, we're even going to drop on the last side what we shouldn't have done. Only difference is I kept Orderbound Bow, but I took that healing Riposte out. It's not an attack talent. You could see that Dinah was invulnerable, basically, but he wasn't killing off every hero. Let's try Orderbound Bow and Wicked Armor. Now we're getting like a 350% attack boost, and then Drogo Pets, another 450% attack boost. Holy moly. We'll see what happens. Once we get these troops out of here, then we're down to business. Okay, we are starting to clear out everybody. It's not fast, but it is thorough. We have just Dinah over there. We have these 2 boys over here. Now just one of them. Just that Laz. Laz is gone. Dinah's gone. Okay, all heroes are gone off the base. Real nice. Let's keep that Orderbound Bow, and let's keep that Wicked Armor insignia. And let's keep pushing forward. We've got a whole mess of nastiness. We're going to get all frozen and stunned and smashed and comatized and disarmed and disemboweled. We'll see how it goes. Let's clear troops, and then we'll check back in a second. Okay, we just reached the point where we're going to be hitting heroes now. Let's take a look around the base. Watching for guys to disappear, like the one just in front of Dinah disappeared. Another one in the... Whoa, everybody on the east disappeared. It's leaving just Fox. Fox is gone. Okay, another base. King Q is a beautiful base defense. These are the best base defenses in the game. I'm just saying, this is the power of Dynamica. It's another tool in the Castle Clash toolbox. Okay, Mardelay's base. Let's see how we do. We've got Zeph and Dinah and all these guys. We have no troops, so we can cut through that whole, all the foreplay and get right down to business. We have just Dinah left. Dinah's going to get hit. Dinah's out. Okay, another base got cleared. All right, so my main man, Forge, one of our top players, top DPS players, top Archdemon and Warden players. Always got an awesome base defense. I might get hurt here. I might get hurt. I'm going to go against Levanica. When the lesser of the evils is Levanica, you know it's pretty bad. We'll clear off troops. We'll be back in a few moments. Okay, we've gotten to the point where we've just cleared all the troops. Heroes in the north are gone. The Dynamica in the south is gone. It's just Lava, Walla, and Phobos in that center region. Next skill activation, when it comes, he's getting energy reduced. He's getting paralyzed, but he'll get attacks in. He just took out Phobos. Next skill activation should probably take out Walla. Walla's gone, leaving only Lava by himself, and without support, Lava isn't going to make it past another skill activation. Lava's gone. Now this is nice. Aza Dom's base got heroes in the center. So I'm going to have to approach from far out, and they're going to be auto-procking all over me. Dinah hit his damage cap at 50%. Remember, we're running the Orderbound Bow and the Wicked Armor. We're not using the healing Riposte. It is not really an attack talent. It is a great tank talent, and it's would keep Dynamica alive under pretty much any circumstances. We're out for hero killing. We're out for blood here. We got a couple of heroes left in the center. Zeph will be out in a matter of seconds. Zeph is gone. It leaves only Dynamica. Dyna is getting huge heals. Also has Drogo Pet. Dyna's gone. Okay, let's try KT 1983's base. Made one switch. I put a punching box now on Dynamica. He's going to have a huge boost from the Orderbound Bow, a huge boost from the Wicked Armor, and now an even bigger boost from Punching Box. Man is going to be hitting into the multiple millions every time he does any kind of strike damage. We're going to really start clearing bases fast now. Azaman's base. Drop my Dynamica. Got my Orderbound Bow, got my Wicked Armor, and I have my Punching Box. Looks like all the troops are off the base. Heroes should start to disappear, and they do, leaving just Dyna up. Dyna's gone. You push the edge of life and death when you're running Punching Box. I think a smarter move is Drogo Pet. It definitely increases the likelihood of him staying alive, but boy, you cannot beat the attack bonus that is provided from a Punching Box on a Dynamica. Beautiful stuff. Let's take it out with this. This is the Insane 8 series. I can use Dynamica on any of the Insane 8 series because he's got over 10,000 dodge. Or if I put a pet on him with dodge, he's got 25,000 dodge. You only need over 10 to be invulnerable in Insane 8. He will not, and really nobody's going to be able to beat the archdemons that fly around in the center. He also doesn't do base damage. So he's not a hero that's designed for this. But wow, this 3 dozen Dove Keepers on this board. Let's see what this man does. Just drop him out here and let's just watch the Dove Keepers start dying off. Doves are disappearing. How about the doves over here? Let's watch these doves over here when they get hit. Wow. Those are Dove Keepers and they disappear just like they were ghosts. The only heroes left on the board are the archdemons, which we cannot defeat. Not with a Dynamica and not in the allotted time. But you can see there isn't a single hero, and he killed a couple of dozen Dove Keepers like it was nothing. All right, thank you, Dynamica. Give him a holy conviction, and then you can get really experimental with talents and insignias. Orderbound Bow is really great on a very high level, maxed out Dyna. Wicked Armor is fantastic. Dragon's Cover is probably his best talent. Healing Riposte is a wonderful thing. It will help to keep him alive, but you'll have a tankier hero killer. Think about that. You want a tankier tank. You want a deadlier hero killer. So this and this, there's no touching that. Hope the game is treating you well, and I hope you enjoy your clashing. All right, bye-bye.